What's going on? This is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. And I want to say, hey, Gemini, this is your Shangodiac. It's been quite some time, hasn't it? Since we did a Shangodiac together? Yeah, I thought the same thing too. Well, now is the time we take care of this shit. Okay? So, before we get started, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. And of course, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. And this particular Shangodiac is brought to you by the brand new Mastermind Divination Group that will be congregating Sunday, July 25th. Okay, doors to enter are I think it's Wednesday, July 21st, I believe. Okay, so, or if the seats fill up, because there's only a limited amount of participants that we can have when you do a mastermind group. This is for all business owners. Once again, business owners and entrepreneurs. So if you're a business owner or you're an entrepreneur and you want to get that edge, you want to inject some life into your motivation, into your ideas, into your business to produce verifiable results, then this is definitely something you want to take part in. This is not just a regular mastermind group. At the end of it, I'm also going to be doing divinations for each and every member of the mastermind group, starting off with the intention of in relation to your business. But a lot of times, since we're holistic beings, something from this category can be fucking with something over here. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the shit works. So without further ado, though, you can find the link in the description box. Okay, or you can go to www.thesorcererscorner.com. Okay, look in the menu, it's right there. And like I said, there's only 4 seats left. We just dropped it Friday, it's already almost sold out. So 4 seats left. Check it out. Check it out. Okay. Now, without further ado, you may make your way, Gemini, to the Shangorian altar. You may kneel at the Shangorian altar. And I'll tell you what, take a nice deep slow breath in. That's right, let that belly out. Hold it for just a second. And then release it with a nice woo-saw. Out your motherfucking hoo-ha. Okay, out your bipolar hoo-ha. All right, we'll do 3 shuffles. Gemini. Gemini. All right. So the way we're going to do this, I'm going to just do 2 rows of cards. And the first row is going to be what's happening. Like what's happening right now. Second is going to be what seems to be coming. Okay, so you want to keep all 4 of your ears tuned in. Okay. I feel like I want to do one more shuffle here. Just one more. Just one more. All right. So now without further ado, let's see what we got going through. What do we have happening? And of course, there's a lot of fucking air here. Sure, would be. Oh. Okay. God damn, you got all 3 kings here. Okay. Let me just have a look-see around here. See what's going on. See what's happening. Well, I can't really ignore this, so I'm going to start here. You ready for this jam? Check it out. Ooh, you got the big upside down joker. So that means something may have just happened for some of you Geminis that is like totally just bitch slapped you from around the corner and you didn't see it coming. But you want to know my first impression about it when I seen that some of you Geminis have been the victim, if you will, of some work. That's right. It seems to me that some of you Geminis, oh yeah, you got thrown at, as we like to say. And not only did you get thrown at, but the shit seems to have hit, doesn't it? Oh yeah, I think so. And the way that this work seems to have hit is it has caused like some type of abrupt, just out of the blue event. Could also be the, I guess you could use the word abrupt again, but an abrupt ending to a relationship. It could have been very ugly too. All right. Now, you might be wondering who did this, who might be responsible for this. I have two possible suspects, okay? Take this with a grain of salt. That doesn't mean every one of you Geminis is fucking under attack, okay? Let me just clarify that, because I know sometimes there seems to be a lot of spiritual hypochondriacs who watch, incessantly go and watch all these different readers and shit. And yeah, so it's important to keep things in perspective, all right? But either a Sagittarius and or a Pisces. A Sagittarius or a Pisces. Now, some of you are having, you might actually be, some of you Geminis actually might be with a Sagittarius. That doesn't mean that it's that Sagittarius, okay? Because I'm actually seeing that some of you are in a good situation or a good space right now with a Sagittarius. And some of you also have been having a lot of problems with a Pisces. I really feel like this card is not positive, all right? Also, some of you Geminis may have noticed, if you've had any legal problems or had to go to court, you seem to have had like some good luck with this shit. Or you're just right on the hinge of about to experience, like, you got good luck on this shit. So that's some good news. Now, the other thing is, some of you Geminis aren't fucking, and which is a total atrocity. It's a crime, because you Geminis are very intuitive as well. You can be very intuitive when you learn to synergize both of your twins. Okay? Funky psychedelic. Yeah. Anyways. So Six of Clubs. Also, some of you Geminis right now seems to be, you know, I feel like for some of you Geminis, you guys are in a space right now where it seems to be kind of hard to focus. You know, kind of hard to focus. You got one side that wants to be positive, and you got the other side that's just shitting all over inside of your head. The other thing is, you're not listening to your intuition or your intuitive channels, downloads, or ideas. So I would suggest you correct that real fast. That's a form of disrespect. You know, you're disrespecting yourself. You're disrespecting your higher faculties. You're disrespecting your guides and, you know, your own higher aspects. So I would get right with all of that. Okay? I would get right with all of that, because it's important. And the information coming through right now is very important. So at the very least, write that shit down or something. Even if there's nothing you can really necessarily do with that information right now, it's coming right now for a reason, okay? Now, this is also a good time for self-exploration as far as within the realm of your mind. What do you think? What do you believe? Why do I believe that shit? Where did I get that from? That type of shit, okay? That's only if you choose to approach certain areas and things with that mindset and with the intention, I'm going to find out what I believe about this shit. I'm going to find out. Do I really believe I can do XYZ? Do I really believe I am such and I am this type of person? Do I really believe I can have XYZ? And if not, oh really? That's interesting. Let me actually discover what I truly do believe for once, instead of being my life being ran by some invisible force from behind the scenes. I'm going behind the scenes, okay? You get what I'm saying. Okay, what's coming up ahead? Up ahead seems really, really positive. So in the next few weeks, the creation of a new plan. You know, some of you Geminis are also going to be writing some books, taking on some new projects. Okay. Also making plans to actually do certain things, like maybe to go somewhere, a trip for a particular reason, whether it's vacation or something else. I see things moving in a lot more positive direction. Except this. Well, this is kind of coming. Some of you Geminis are going to be not called, but given the opportunity to be of assistance to somebody. When this card shows up, a lot of times I feel a lifeline is being thrown. Well, you might be giving a lifeline to somebody, you know, which can be a good thing because that shit is going to come back to you if you will it to. Okay? Now, the other thing about this card, what I'm seeing right now is it seems like some of you Geminis will also, though, kind of be in a space as far as your personal values, what's most important to you. You got to know what's most important to you because that's what you're going to stick to. You got to stand on your values. You know what I'm saying? Your, for lack of a better word, your personal morals, because that's also a form of respecting yourself. But it seems like sometimes this may be out of whack. It may also seem to be translating financially speaking. You may feel kind of unbalanced. Maybe you get it and then you lose it all. Then you get it and then you lose it all. And you're just feeling unbalanced. That has to do with your energy. That has to do with your currency. All of that is an internal job. You know, don't waste time just trying to fix the symptoms. Don't waste time just trying to address the external outside events, circumstances, or situations. Okay? All these aforementioned things have a cause. The cause is within you because you are the creator. Okay? Don't ever forget that. Second of all, change of heart like a motherfucker though. Once we kind of get past or straighten some of this out, you know, we're not majoring in minor things here, are we, Gemini? Change of status. I see you guys actually being able to maintain emotionally, actually, too. Keeping yourself in more of an elevated, you know, emotional place, which is going to be good for you all the way around from your digestion to, you know, positive synchronistic events popping off in your life also. Now, some of you Geminis also have a Capricorn approaching you, okay? A Capricorn male for some of you also. Yep. Or an earth sign. I don't know how that's going to work with you Aries and an earth sign, but hey, you know, there's unicorns. Positive things can happen. You never know. Yeah. And what's going to kind of attract you to this person is like the guy holding the map. This guy thinks strategically. He's planning some shit, or this person is planning some shit. And, you know, you're like, you know what? You want to be more that way as well. So it's like you admire these particular traits in this person, you know. And in some ways, I feel like they might also be able to ground you a little bit, you know. Maybe not, okay? But I see you, though, wrapping it up, though, as, you know, having this really strong. This feels really stable. Being able to have command over this and your emotions, okay? And not letting your emotions, when they get ruffled up, affect your mind and get you all panicky and shit, or all in a crazy state. That's called self-mastery. You know? That's called self-mastery. Self-mastery doesn't mean that you can just be cool when everything around you is cool, because that's easy. Anybody can do that. Self-mastery is being able to stay composed, stay grounded, no matter what is going on, not freaking the fuck out. And I see mentally, on the mental level, even if you get like emotional, your mental can start to calm that down. Right? If you switch the way you're thinking, because your feelings can also, your feelings are going to influence what you think, and what you think is going to influence how you feel. So approaching it from this side. But anyways, that is what I have for you. And we will be seeing you on the next one. Thank you, Gemini. Peace to you.